And now they on some whole shit like, I gotta take this chance.
Good afternoon. So, you normally get on this motherfucker when I got some kind of topic or something to address, right? Right. I'm quite sure y'all caught on by now. So, the topic I'm addressing today, or should I say, the shit that I'm exposing today, is the dirty game and the dirty dealers. Now, here's what we got going on that I do not like. See, there's these two characters that are supplying a lot of medical marijuana. Well, it's not even medical marijuana. There's these two characters that are supplying a lot of marijuana throughout the city, right? So pretty much anywhere that I go to try and get a little bit of weed, they all got the same kind of, it's all coming from the same grower. And I know these growers because, well, I started them to growing. So I know their signature. I know their grow techniques. I know their plants. I know how they grow the sizes of their plants. Pretty much, I know their fingerprint on shit. So I know it's their shit, right? So let's just put it this way. The ingredients that they're using in the marijuana that's on the streets isn't legal. And if it gets tested, well then, technically, the marijuana falls up under a narcotic, right? So now, these people also stole from me after I put them on and taught them how to grow and shit like that. And put them into a $1 million industry, which I created for everybody. These motherfuckers trying to cut me out. So let me tell you what these niggas do, right? They got everybody in my neighborhood flooded, right? So if I go, let's say, on one side of the street and buy a bag, the other side of the street will get mad that I bought a bag from the other side of the street. But they all getting a motherfucking dope from the same motherfucking supplier. So now what happens is, these niggas will get to snitching on each other. Right. And then what's happening is the person that's supplying them is actually the one that's getting them to snitch on each other. So you got the niggas that's supplying both sides, making both sides snitch on each other, which is fucking up the money if you were a supplier. But then it's all to make somebody look like they're informants. So I'll give you an example. Say I'm just a nigga walking down the street, I go buy a bag of weed, bam. Then I come back, smoke with my mans and them. Where you get this weed from? Where you get this weed from? Oh, I know you got this weed from. You got this weed from Johnny. You got this weed from so-and-so. Yeah, that's who I got it from. So if you already know why you asking. Then just so happens so-and-so will end up in jail. So now, who's the one that snitched on so-and-so? The niggas I was asking me where I got the weed from, obviously. It's not me. So why would they do that? To make me look like I'm the one that's a snitch to have, so niggas will have a problem with me, but I'm not the problem. It's the niggas over here that niggas been fucking with all this time that's the problem. But it's actually the niggas that they getting their weed from that's the problem, because it's the niggas they getting their weed from putting them up to the shit, because the niggas they getting their weed from want me out the way because they stole something from me they don't want to give back and they don't deserve and they're not entitled to. And even in my death, the bitch still ain't entitled to it. So at the end of the day, them hoe ass clown ass niggas is going down. And once niggas get out of jail and find out that these niggas that they getting the weed from is the same niggas getting them locked up indirectly, then these niggas gonna go after niggas they getting the weed from and lock their ass the fuck down. Or knock their heads off and kill them. That's what they deserve anyway. That's what I would do. Why? Because the same niggas did the same bullshit to me. I go pull up to my man crib, get an ounce of weed, pull off, and got pulled over by the motherfucking cops. Guess who did it? Guess who called the police on me to get pulled over by the cops? You guessed it, the same fuck boy I bought the weed from that all y'all buying weed from. It's the same fuck boys that's getting y'all niggas locked up. And this old bitch that stay with me. Yeah, that part. So, any of y'all niggas having problems with the po-po? Deal with your dealer. Because that's the one who fucking with them and shit and sleeping with them and smoking with them.